the consideration of other moviegoers, please ensure that all mobile phones are switched off. After the presentation, check around your seat to make sure no valuables have been left behind. And please, make use of the rubbish bins provided. Now, sit back, make yourself comfortable, and enjoy the cinema experience.
You think that it has all been decided, but it's all coming.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hosni bin Jahari.
My name is Luqman Hakim bin Mohaimin.
The title of our experiment is Adsorption and Absorption. The main objective of our experiments are to differentiate between the adsorption and absorption process and study the theory of these two processes.
In this video, we have included some interesting animation to make the explanation more attractive and more clear.
Assalamualaikum. Today I am going to do some experiment to differentiate between the absorption and adsorption. So what we did in this experiment is perfume and some snacks. So we proceed to the first experiment. I show you how absorption works. So we need a perfume and a spray on the skin. So what you can see, no residue longer on our skin. Next experiment, we use some snacks, and then when we grab the snacks, you can feel some residue on your finger. This shows the adsorption works.
Okay, today I'm gonna do an experiment about absorption. So we need a bottle of water, container, needle, a piece of paper, and a tissue. So first we drop a little bit of water into the container, then we drop a needle into the water. So then we pour the colored water on the table. So we put the tissue on paper on the water. So we can see the observation between the absorption of tissue and the absorption of a paper.
You were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched, I let it burn.
Absorption is the passage of one substance into or through the bulk of another medium. The absorbed substance spreads to saturate the whole of the medium to form a solution. The mixing with the other medium's environment is so well that one fails to recognize its existence as a separate entity. In contrast, what happens during adsorption? Adsorption is the addition or sticking together of molecules of a gas, liquid, or dissolved solids to the surface of a solid or sometimes a liquid. The molecules are loosely held by the surface and can easily drop off.
You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s bitch.
I am going to do some experiment that show how adsorption works. What we need is a dirty bowl, some water and dishwashing paste, sponge, and a bottle of water. So firstly we did the sponge into the dishwashing water. So you can see it works. And then we clean the dirty bowl with dishwashing water. So you can see the dirty bowl become clean. Now we rinse the bowl with water. So the dirty is gone.
Today I'm going to do an experiment about adsorption. So we need a bottle of water, a beaker, mirror, and a charcoal. So first step, you take the mirror, drop some water into it. Then we take the mirror, put into it. So it acts. So let it spread to the water. Then we take a charcoal and we dip into it. We take about a minute to see the adsorption by the charcoal. Okay, so we can see the colored water is decolorized. The charcoal has absorbed the color from the water. So the colored water become less colorless. We can see it clearly from observation.
What about adsorption? Here is a jar containing a red dye dissolved in water. Look, what happens when a solid pellet of carbon is dropped into the jar? Well, isn't that surprising? The red color has almost disappeared in the jar. Why? The charcoal pellet has minute pores on its surface that cause the colored particles stick to it. The red dye undergoes the process of adsorption. Shake or warm this jar and lo, you get back the red color. Adsorption can be easily reversed by simple heating and is transitory. When a substance is absorbed in a different medium, it's called absorption. Usually, absorption cannot be reversed by simple means, although it may also be temporary.
Basically, what we're going to do today is about the separation of water. Okay, what we do have here is a strainer, a glass of water, salt, and also sand. We're going to mix the sand and the salt into the water, and we're going to separate it by using two different methods. First, we're going to put the sand into the water, and we're going to put salt also into the water. We're going to stir it. Then it will become the sand-salt mixture. How we're going to separate the sand is by straining it into this container. Okay, we're going to pour this out. As you can see, there is no salt remain in this strainer. This is because the salt is already dissolved in the water. How are we going to separate the salt from the water? We need to heat this mixture to be able for the salt to be separated from the water.
Hello everyone, I'm Amira Shaira, one of this member group, will show you the second method of our mini project of mass transfer. First of all, before I proceed from previous video, you all have seen that the salt solution not dissolved in water. So I will show you the method how to separate of the crystal, how to get the crystal salt by heating the solution of the salt with the fire. Okay, now we are going to heat the salt solution with the fire, and we just wait until we get the crystal of the salt.